Summer Madness coming. Folks seen that damn car, they started running. You know what I mean? So everybody interest went elsewhere, right? They seen that car and they felt like that wasn't Summer Madness. They like everybody just started crapping on the car. Some people are like, oh, I can rock with this. The battlers, they like, y'all couldn't wait to start crapping on this card, man. My own personal opinion, I can get with it. I feel like it got potential. You know what I'm saying? I feel like these could be some dope battles. I really don't see what everybody else is talking about, but if you asking somebody to pay for an event, they got the right to feel otherwise if that's how they feel. Or is battle rap, is the culture too picky these days? Is the culture too opinionated? That's what it's based on. Opinion, opinions and things like that, perspectives, right? But is there a chance that maybe it's just one of those years for the URL, man. I think it's just one of those years where some people are used to giving URL heat for the things that they doing. My honest opinion. But to each their own, right? Now we know what's on the card so far. Suge versus Fonz, Top versus John, DNA versus Jerry, New Jersey Twerk versus Hollow, and Rock versus Ab. They did the face-offs yesterday, from my understanding. So now it's just a matter of, in my opinion, it's about what the last two announcements gonna be. They say two. I don't know if they're gonna change it to one or wherever. And I'm willing to bet you $1 that the URLs in their mind, the reason they didn't announce anything yet is because they're probably like, what can we put together on this card to make people turn around and say, oh, okay, I'm rocking with that. I think I will check Summer Madness out. Now, while you got folks who are rallying for Nitty versus Ace, right? I wasn't really into that at first. I ain't buying to it, but I could see that, being on the card. I ain't necessarily hating on it. It made me think of when Easy and Chess almost didn't make it on Summer Madness. I'm not saying Nitty and Ace can beat what Chess and Easy did. I'm not saying that, but you never know. Also, to be fair, right? People were rallying to see Easy and Chess on the card. Last minute, boom, got them on the face offs and everything. Ended up being a classic, best battle of the night. To this day, a classic battle. One of my favorites, actually. Right? I don't know if Nitty and Ace can compete with that or bring that type of energy, have that type of outcome or whatever. But I ain't really hating on it. Now, as far as what the other potential announcement is, right? I'll say this: out of the two announcements that I heard about, I assumed that there would be one female battle. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jazz versus Hustle. I feel like it's overdue, fam. Jazz wins Wody. Hustle is the runner up. If you talk about undefeated, both of them are as close as it comes to being undefeated. A lot of people feel like, for the most part, I see people saying Jazz beat Hustle and they don't want to see that battle again, right? I mean, since when do people have that much of a big deal about rematches? Some rematches turn out better than others. You know what I'm saying? Some rematches turn out better than the originals. But I understand that people don't necessarily always want to see rematches. But I feel like this one right here is inevitable. That was a different time. This is a different time now. They're two different performers now. You know what I'm saying? They both been putting in work. They're both at the top of their game. I want to see that clash, and I feel like it's inevitable. If you're a fan of female battle rap, I really don't see how nobody could not want to see that battle. Be honest with you, that's just my opinion. Again, to each their own. But according to Hustle, the battle was gonna happen. It came close to happening, right? I heard her. I've been seeing her throwing like little slide shots. She been airing her grievances for the past couple of weeks leading up to when they announced the Summer Madness card that we know of right now. And she said they offered me main event for Summer Madness, but Shorty scared, I guess is what she said, right? Now Jazz, she didn't really say too much. Actually, she didn't really say too much of nothing until somebody tagged her, right? Somebody tags her and they ask her, Jazz, can you clear this up? I'm surprised she even spoke on it at all, to be honest with you, because it's like she still didn't even say nothing that was even worth hearing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, can you clear this up? She says, does a woman who swept the Wody Awards really have to clear up being scared of anyone? They say, nah, no, not clear up being scared. I know you're not scared, but honestly, I'm curious as to why you didn't take it. Even though I didn't want you to at all, but for the sheer magnitude of the battle, inquiring minds would like to know. I mean, you probably would have been headlining the bag, would have been nice, I'm sure, on Summer Madness, unless if you have a conflicting better opportunity. And she says, many reasons, including me sweeping. You know, I don't know what inclines, for a battle rapper to take a battle. I don't know what type of things they look forward to. I feel like it's common sense though. It's like two females, main event over all these top tiers. You know the bag gonna be nice. Biggest event of the summer. What else could you possibly look forward to? What else could be a reason is where I'm at with it. And she don't have to take nothing. But Jazz, she says she outside. She all about the big fights. She all about the big battles. I don't understand why she ain't take it. I'm curious, man. Maybe it's just more of a personal thing between her and Hustle. Maybe she feel like she don't want to give Hustle the satisfaction of taking it. I'm thinking it could be that. Or maybe it could be she doesn't want to risk maybe possibly finally gaining a clear loss. I'm not saying that Hustle will just beat Jazz. I look at it like this. I feel like Jazz is capable of beating Hustle. Hustle is capable of beating each other. But, it's more than just battle. They got star power, all these other things that come into play. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? It might have turned out to be a damn debatable. Jazz got that type of fan base that jump out the window and they start saying she already beat Hustle. Why would she be running from it? She already won Wody and all this other stuff. But let's keep it honest. And I think that y'all gonna agree when I say this. If it had been Hustle, if it had been Jazz who was looking for Hustle to come outside, y'all would have been all over Hustle. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it all the way, fam. You know what I'm saying? I still want to see the battle. You know what I mean? Despite all that other stuff, I want to see it. I feel like there need to be a female battle on this card, and I feel like it should be Jazz and Hustle. As far as what the last two announcements are, I feel like that need to be one of them, and it's still not necessarily too late. You know what I mean? I feel like that's why URL didn't announce anything yet. I feel like they still working to see what they could put together. They still trying to put together something big for the last two announcements. So who knows? Maybe it could change. How much do y'all want to see Jazz versus Hustle? Do y'all feel like some other people feel they already battled? I don't want to see them battle again. I don't want to see no rematch. Do y'all think that Jazz maybe it's a personal thing with her? Maybe she don't. Maybe she just being petty towards Hustle. She don't want to give her. She don't want her to be satisfied. She don't want to give her the satisfaction of taking the battle. Or do you think that maybe Jazz doesn't want to risk a loss? I'm just asking you. I'm not implying anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting out all the options for why this girl won't take this battle. You know what I'm saying? And nah, she don't have to, because I know y'all say stuff like that. But leave y'all comments on what y'all think, man. Realest one, I'm out.